Is on for all crossings.
What's up, guys? Great to have you back again. Now, before I start, in the spirit of transparency, I kind of have a confession to make. Although the scenes you're about to watch might seem naturally occurring, the truth of the matter is I actually had to go back multiple times to reshoot scenes over and over again because I'd screwed up in some sort of way or form. So rookie mistakes everywhere. Forgetting to shoot B-roll, having the wrong settings, leaving the lens cap, technical difficulties, you know, all that sort of stuff. Hopefully I was able to hide all these inconsistencies and maybe you won't notice the continuity errors in my video. So yeah, mostly I'll be shooting examples on how to shoot through transparent objects just to have a different approach when it comes to street photography, so enjoy. Bye, buddy. I'm gonna take pictures of humans now. See you in a bit. So my first instinct is to take a picture of the person directly in front of me, but she doesn't look too amused, so I'm gonna take a picture of the people just to the left of me instead. So within this frame, what I see is a person who's kind of walking around here. I have a face, and I've got that nicely framed by all of these things, while I have a person sitting here, which you can't really see, but then as people are walking by behind me, you have a few like figures kind of going by, which is kind of neat. I'm just going to shift over just so that I can see the face a little bit more. Put my hand down so I don't get it in the frame. And see if I can frame this a little bit better. I'm going to turn off the video now just so that I can actually take a shot. Because my focus is hunting a little bit, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to switch to manual focus so that when I actually do take the shot, that it's going to be more responsive and I'm not going to waste too much time with the focus hunting. So right now there's too much of a cluster of people and try to avoid that as much as I can. I just want a few people in the places that I need them, and there is such a thing as too many people in your shot, which is kind of happening right now. According to my GoPro timer, I've been here for roughly 10 minutes now, and I'm just shifting my feet just to see if I could line things up a little bit better, because I find that what happens is when I get fixated on a particular scene, I usually just kind of stand in one place for sometimes way too long. And then I'll take a few steps to the left and I'll realize, oh, this was actually a little bit better. So I'm just doing that right now, just kind of taking little side steps and seeing if I could frame this a little bit better than when I had it before. When the sun is gone and you've got nothing to work with but artificial light, I find that being next to a place that has really big windows sometimes provides you both with that much needed illumination that spills onto the street and the subjects who, like myself, are drawn to nicely lit areas. The one advantage of shooting at night is that the surfaces, like bus shelters, can offer reflective elements that you otherwise wouldn't get during the day. Here, I like that this woman is standing in front of one of the figures in the poster, almost as if she's part of the image, but what I really like is the lines that kind of help frame and point to my subjects. Yes, we're next to a bus shelter again, but this time it's got decals. See, the thing is, I didn't really know what to expect when setting up for this shot, but these juxtaposing elements caught my eye, so naturally, I'm gonna go and see if there's a shot to be had. I mean, it doesn't really hurt to experiment because, who knows, you could come away with something that you'd never expected and learn something new while you're at it. What I'm trying to get now that I've spent some time here is to see if I could get a combination of elements with the silhouettes, the decal, and the video board behind, and somehow make some sort of combination between them all. What I like about the camper style of street photography is that it forces me to use the elements in front of me and maximize the potential of my environment. It helps with my composition and ability to showcase a scene that would normally go ignored by anyone who simply passes by. One technique that I like to do is to be blatantly obvious that I'm shooting one thing, in order to get closer to potential subjects and try to make them feel more comfortable knowing that they're not in my radar, but with one quick turn they could be if a shot were to present itself. The two conditions that tell me that I'm finished with a scene is if all my subjects have fled the area, or if it just simply feels like it's time to go. Here I spotted someone through the glass that was sitting down for a smoke, and was hoping that maybe the cold weather and the bright lights might accentuate the puffs of smoke, but nothing. Then this woman started approaching, and I was thinking that maybe there was a chance at strengthening the composition a bit better, but sometimes I find when the camera's already up, people tend to steer clear of your shot, out of politeness more than anything else, you know, just because we're Canadian. Finally, I had one last chance to get a person on opposite sides of the glass, just to balance things out a little bit more, but as luck would have it, he's out of there. What I also find interesting is that when you come across plexiglass, it's either scratched up or foggy, but when you look through it, it's really distorted and surreal. Pretty much the potential to make something really cool is a given. Sometimes I'll try to lift and lower my camera and turn in various directions as if I'm uncertain as to what to take pictures of. You know, come off as a complete noob so that when people actually cross my path, I can lift my camera very passively and my subjects will just think that I'm one of those guys who doesn't know what he's doing and simply not threatening. In addition to this, I'll keep my camera up well after they've passed me, and I'll take another photo just to give the impression that what I really wanted was something behind them instead. So thanks a lot for joining me once again. It's great having you guys along with me as I'm shooting the streets, especially knowing that you guys got my back if anything goes wrong, right? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this transparency-themed episode. I don't know if future videos will have a specific topic in mind before I go out and shoot, simply because with street photography, you never know what you're going to come back home with, right? But that's the beauty of this genre, not really knowing what we humans are going to do next. Although, if there is something specifically that you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to do the thing, the subscribing, the liking, the commenting, the following me on every single social media platform available. Do all those things. So until next time, shoot first, post later, and I'll see you guys again soon.